There's a fly. It just landed on the light, Jason.
It's fine, it can stay there.
It's gonna bother me for the entire thing!
Good!
What's going on?
Hello and welcome to the Weekly Update, the show where we update you on all the stuff that's happened in the gaming world over the last week, and read out your comments, and you guys get to guess what's in my cup. That's right, what's in my cup? It's different all the time. Getting quite creative with this now.
I know, right? Whatever next. You decide now.
So what have we got in the news?
Well, we're going to dive straight into something that we spoke about a long time ago and we thought was dead. That is the whole Star Wars Battlefront 2 EA thing. So they've come
We're
back.
on that again,
yes.
are we? Okay.
Well, they've come back now with their change. So they've released the update, it's been implemented, and basically what we're getting is once you've installed the update, you log on, you have all of the hero characters there for you to use straight away with all of their vehicles and everything.
Cool. What's the catch?
No catch. All of the
okay.
progression for them characters is linked to playing the game.
Well,
The loot boxes are now only for emotes and pretty stuff. Cosmetics.
Nice.
So everything to do with unlocking characters and progressing them characters is now unlocked by playing the game.
Okay, well that's great. That's what everyone wanted anyway, because nobody wanted this gamble pay-to-win progression thing. So
Yeah.
that's good, but I pose the question, is it too little, too late?
Yes.
The damage has been done.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be difficult for them to come back from this, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So yeah, it's like 4 months too late, but now we've got the game that we should have had.
Yeah, so let us know, actually. Like, now that you know that the game's not trying to nickel and dime you for every second, would you go and play it? Are you going to buy it now? Or are you done with EA and all of their bullshit? Let us know down below.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. We move on to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is a thing. And it's coming out this year. And it's only going to feature the single player.
What?
Yeah.
What? Why?
Yeah, well, also...
Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly.
I mean, I don't care too much about multiplayer, so I don't... But
all of the Call of Duty community care about the multiplayer.
yeah, I mean, most people that I know buy the Call of Duty games. They don't even play the single player. They just play
it's all
the
about
multiplayer.
the multiplayer. And Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was one of probably the best multiplayer games.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, it was a really good multiplayer.
So, but it's only speculation at the moment. All they've said is that the single player is coming out. No one's kind of mentioned the multiplayer, which kind of makes us believe it's not going to be one. However, I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to be something stupid like, okay, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered's out now, 20 quid, there you go, it's yours. However, if you get the Season Pass with Black Ops 4 in October, you get access to the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. They're probably not going to, but... Yes.
Yeah, they probably will, Jay.
Probably.
They probably will. I mean, they do that kind of shit all the time, don't they? Oh, people are really going to want this. How can we make them spend more money?
Yeah, they did it with Infinite Warfare last year. You could only get Modern Warfare Remastered if you bought the Legacy Edition, which was like 90 quid and it came with both games. So maybe it's their way of securing the Season Pass sales with Black Ops 4.
Do they really need to secure them?
No.
I mean, I was going to say, like, people are going to buy it.
Yeah.
It's just, it's greed. It's about making money. It's, you know, they can't just give you something nice anymore.
No.
You know, like, oh, thanks for being a loyal fan and buying the game every year. Here's a remastered version of an old one that you already bought. They couldn't do that, could they?
No. No. And interestingly, they haven't said yet, but I wonder how they're going to handle that one particular level where you go and shoot a lot of civilians.
In the airport,
yeah. With current times and everything that's been happening recently, and the fact that that was probably one of the most controversial, it still is one of the most controversial levels ever in a game.
Yeah, especially in a Call of Duty game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are they going to bring that back with the re-release?
I'm sure they would. I mean, like, in the original, they kind of set it so you could choose whether or not that scene was included.
Yes.
But I would argue that the scene is kind of integral to the plot and
it kind of, it's the driving force. Yeah, it's the driving force to why you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah, so it makes a lot of sense, but it doesn't deny the fact that the scene itself is actually very horrific.
It is, yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? I mean, who knows? It's a video game at the end of the day. But yeah, with the recent events, it may be poor taste. I don't know.
I think it probably would be. So they might be treading dangerous ground with that one. But at the moment, I mean, they have been approached and they haven't answered the question. So we'll see when it comes out, I guess.
What do you think they should do? How do you think they should handle violence of that kind of nature in games? Is it because it's happening around the world? Is it too soon to be putting it back into entertainment, into the forefront? I mean, does it even matter because it's fictional? It's not real, you know, or is this just, you know, like if they made a video game about the World Trade Center like right after it happened, that would be bad taste, right? So, or any disaster, you know, like anything. But like, I don't know. Is it bad ground, or do you think it's not a problem? Let us know.
Yeah,
let us know.
Yep, so Modern Warfare 2 coming at some point this year.
Cool.
And one of the last stories is, we all know Epic had Paragon before it found massive fame with Fortnite.
Yep.
The game is closing down end of April 22nd,
I think.
Or
is it
somewhere in that week. So it's closing down, and what Epic have done is all of the assets from the game you are able to go and download through the Unreal marketplace, and they're all free. So $12 million worth of assets. So
if you want to, like, if you've got a really favourite character that you had in Paragon and you want to go and have a look at it up close and personal and see how it was made and pull it apart and all that, you can for free. Epic artists have literally just gone, here you go. I mean, you know what? I'm kind of sad actually, because I mean, I've never been a huge fan of MOBAs or anything like that, but I felt that Paragon was probably the most polished one I've seen, like in terms of how it was all designed. Like okay, it didn't work mechanically well enough for the community to adopt it, but visually, I felt it was really clean, and the way it was designed and all the characters were really cool, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm really sad that it's kind of going.
Yeah, but they don't need any. They've got Fortnite. They don't really need another one.
And is that the sad thing? That, like, I mean, this is the thing, right? Paragon was super highly polished, really nice characters, you know, cool arenas, cool visuals, everything. It was just really nice. Even the user interface was just really well designed, just really clean and awesome. And then you got Fortnite, which is this cartoony thing that runs on a mobile phone. And have they just gone, well, we're ditching the highly polished thing because this shit thing is doing better.
It's making more money, so it's more better business sense.
Yeah. And it's just a shame. It's like, oh, this is why we can't have nice stuff.
Yeah, it comes back to minimum effort, maximum profit.
Yeah, and that's it probably is the reason why they're shutting the doors on Paragon, isn't it? Why are we sinking time, development, resources into fixing everything that's wrong with this when this is making us a fortune, doing really well, and runs on a phone?
Yeah.
You know, why do we need to bother with this amazing game over here? Let's just run with this one.
Yeah.
Lasai.
Yeah, but it's sad, but it's good for budding Unreal people that want to get into using Unreal and figure out how it all works.
Lots of great characters to use,
and there's over 1,500 environmental assets in there to use. So you can pretty much make your own game using what's in there.
Maybe the community
should revive.
Will bring Paragon back. Can you imagine that?
That could be pretty interesting.
If an indie dev team just took all the assets and just thought, you know what, we actually liked Paragon, so
we're gonna make it.
We'll make it. We'll fix what was wrong with it. Boom.
There you go then.
I mean, if they're willing to give away all the assets for free, why not the whole game?
Yeah.
Just put it out there. Let someone else finish it off.
Yeah. So we could see it come back. But
who knows? Watch this space.
Yes, pretty interesting. And then very lastly, if we move on to the comments, I just want to quickly talk about Sea of Thieves.
Oh yeah, okay.
So we've there's been no secret, we've been slating it over many months.
Oh yeah.
And if you watched our live stream yesterday, you would see we've actually been having some fun with it.
Yeah, we played it. I mean, I will say this, and I'll let you make up your own minds about how I really feel about the whole game at this point in time, and that is that we played it for 2 hours and managed to move 4 chickens from one island to another.
That was pretty much the extent of it. Yeah, if we had to sum up what our playtime was, it was moving 4 chickens.
Now, at the end of the day, it was the start. We were all complete noobs, not knowing what to do and all this kind of stuff. So it was kind of, there's a lot to learn, and the game doesn't teach you anything. It's kind of just drops you in there and just expects you to know how to pirate. Which we don't.
No.
But it just has some bad game design elements, like the whole thing with, well, I said we went to pick up the chickens. But when accepting the quest, the game doesn't actually tell you, or a character that gives you the quest doesn't actually say that you need to take these chicken coops with you to put the chickens in. So we get to the island filled with chickens, and we're running around like idiots trying to catch
them in hands,
chickens,
buckets.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I mean, it was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And then only through Googling did we find out that you had to collect the chicken coops from the quest giver. And it was like, oh, for God's sake. So we got to turn the boat around,
all the way back,
get these bloody coops, come all the way back again, put the chickens in the boxes, and then go all the way back. And it was just a bit of a palaver, wasn't it? But,
yeah, it was.
But I won't deny that the atmosphere, visuals, sound, and just overall aesthetics of the game are very pleasing, and they've definitely nailed pirate feels.
Yeah, definitely, and it works better if you've got a group of friends.
Yeah.
Trying to play it solo, I think, would be quite boring. Playing with people you don't know could be quite frustrating, but when you've got 4 friends all working together on a boat, you've got your own jobs and everything. It worked pretty well.
Yeah, we did all right on the boat, and by the time we got to the end of our play session, I felt like we'd really mastered how to work our way around a galleon.
Yeah.
So that was really fun, doing the sails and the anchor, and yeah, it was cool. Unfortunately, we didn't really get into any ship-to-ship combat. We saw another ship getting attacked by a kraken in the distance, which was quite a spectacle as we watched them desperately trying to get away from it.
Yeah, we could have helped, but we thought it'd better to watch.
We did the British thing and
yeah, we just stood and was like, ooh.
What's going on over there? Yeah. Oh no! Oh, they're in trouble, aren't they? Hey.
It's coming this way.
Oh,
quick,
okay.
quick,
Let's get out of here. Yeah. So yeah, it was fun, but I don't know how fun it's going to continue to be if that's all it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but basically we don't know enough yet.
No, we've moved chickens. We haven't got into combat or any of the treasure hunting. No. So I think that could be pretty cool.
But that's also a downside as well, because it's like you played the game for 2 hours and you didn't see any action. It's like, well, no, we didn't. So I guess it's like this is a game of like No Man's Sky, dare I say. You kind of just enjoy the journey rather than like getting to objectives and doing combat and stuff like that. It's more about just chilling out on the waves, isn't it?
Yeah, being a pirate.
Being a pirate.
Yeah.
Arr. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but have you been playing Sea of Thieves? What are your thoughts on it? Have you played it for longer than us? Which you probably have. We know there's been, aside from the game itself, that there's been issues with gold not being accounted for until you log back in, some server issues and logging in and out issues, which was a terrible thing to have happened on day one.
On the first day, yes.
Yeah, but let us know what you think of Sea of Thieves down below, and tell us all the great things we've got to look forward to in that game.
Yeah.
Is that all the news?
Yes, that's it for the news.
Right, we've reached that part of the show where we read out your comments from last week's show. And Jay, who is our first commenter?
Okay, well, our first one is Nightbear.
Nightbear.
Yes.
Wow. Wait, can we just hold on a second for the name? Nightbear. That's just cool. That sounds like that could be a game. That could be an indie game. Nightbear.
Demonic bear.
Yeah, I'm just picturing like a night scene with a bear with his claws out and he's got red eyes and maybe a medallion.
Oh, it's spelled K-N-I-G-H-T, so it could be a bear wearing...
Oh, wearing a suit of armour. Nice.
Yeah. But anyway, Nightbear says...
We digress.
Oh yes, Splinter Cell was simply the best stealth game. I can't wait for Tomb Raider, but would like to see the old games remade. On that, there was an unofficial remake of the original Tomb Raider trilogy coming to PC.
Oh right, I saw like a remade version of the second level from Tomb Raider 2.
Yeah,
the Great Wall of China, and it looked amazing.
Yeah, but it was definitely unofficial, and it's now been cancelled. Sorry, just to crush everyone's
It's been
dreams.
cancelled?
Yeah, it was cancelled.
Oh no,
So,
why?
yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
I just saw the headline earlier. So sorry to crush everyone's dreams, but it's no more.
Wow.
I hope Spyro the Dragon comes out. One of my favourites, and not just that. My wife wants it so bad.
Oh yeah.
And to have the Spyro Platinum would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we also hope it's done by Crash Bandicoot.
Yep.
You hope Soul Calibur 6 delivers. And don't even get you started on the microtransactions. They need to stop.
Yeah, we've been speaking about those for a while now, haven't we, Jay?
Yeah, quite a while. What happened to Call of Cthulhu? I thought that was supposed to come out Christmas 2017.
I've never heard of it.
It's a horror game. I have seen the kind
Wait,
of...
Call of Cthulhu was originally released on the original Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the original.
Yeah, so this is a new one. It's like it's like a horror-y sort of game. I have seen the kind of the trailers around YouTube, and the release date was supposed to be the end of last year, but it's still
delayed.
Yeah, well, it's kind of nowhere to be seen at the moment. It's one of them.
Okay, well, we'll have to look into that a bit more. But yeah, that's a shame if that doesn't come out. But the original is always available if you got eBay and an old Xbox.
Yeah, you play the original.
Yep.
I also totally agree. Blame the parents. 18 means 18.
Mm-hmm.
And just wondering if you know when the Titanic PSVR is out. I didn't even know it was a thing.
I know about the Titanic game that came out for like the Oculus Rift and everything, but
Right,
I didn't
okay.
know they were porting it to the PlayStation.
Okay,
so
well.
Not sure when, but it sounds like it would be pretty cool. I don't know. Is it cool?
I don't know.
We were just talking about tragedies
again,
in gaming.
talking about tragedies in gaming, yeah. But I think 106 years is probably enough time to kind of... It's about the awe and the history. Rather
Yeah.
than watching people drown on a boat,
Yeah.
I think it's about experiencing the Titanic.
James Cameron made a movie about it. We're safe.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a mountain movie.
Going back to your previous point of blame the parents, 18 is 18. Whilst I agree, I also somewhat disagree, because when I think back to my own childhood, I was allowed to watch a lot of things that I wasn't old enough to watch. And do I blame my parents for anything? No, because at the end of the day, I feel like me and my parents had an understanding, and it was like, I don't know, like, we'll let you watch this, as long as you understand that, you know, it's...
Yeah, but I mean, it's different nowadays. It's probably like, oh God, keep the kid quiet, give him Call of Duty for an hour.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't super young when I watched bad stuff. Well, I might have been, actually. But, like, my point is, it hasn't affected me at all. So, other than the fact that I have a massive love for horror movies and special effects.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Because we ourselves have watched stuff before we were old enough to do that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've watched 18 films way before I was 18. I've played 18 games before I was 18, and it's just
But if you had kids now, what would you do?
Exactly the same. But again, it would be they'd be brought up. I don't know. It's like things like when
It's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, when we were young, kids' TV shows were like Power Rangers and fighting and stuff. That was cool. Now that's not allowed because it's too violent for kids.
Right. Yeah.
So do you think we're nannying everything too much, and we're kind of watering everything down too much? So
it's desensitized.
Yeah,
not
everyone's
desensitizing, but everyone's oversensitive when they see something a little bit more violent.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose we grew up with things like He-Man, like, you know, bashing the crap out of people and all that kind of stuff, and Visionaries and
more violent. I say violent cartoons. They weren't, but
No.
compared to the like in the Night Garden and Teletubbies that kids now grow up watching.
Yeah, or like, well, more grown-up cartoons than that. Like, you know, Pokemon's kind of like, you know, the new Pokemon and new Transformers and stuff like that. Like the old Transformers, they had guns and they shot each other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
But they don't do that anymore, do they?
No.
So it's like, I don't know, I'll always love the original stuff, and I think, yeah, I get what you're saying. It's like, we grew up seeing cartoons fight each other with guns, so when we saw it in a movie,
it was
like, well, yeah, these are guns, you fight the bad guys with them,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But I guess with kids nowadays, if they're not used to that kind of stuff, then maybe it is a different path that they're taking, where it could be worse if a kid watches that kind of stuff now. I don't know. It's a difficult one. Are there any parents out there watching us right now that think that, yeah, it's okay, I let my kid watch the occasional 12 or 15 if I think it's all right?
Yeah.
You know, where's the Where's the line, do you think, for your children? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, it'd be quite interesting. Also, says, as a new subscriber to this channel is ace, and keep up the good work.
Hey, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you, Nightbear.
Nightbear. Krusty Juggler UK.
Hey, how's it going?
I boycotted Splinter Cell Blacklist because no Ironside. Chaos Theory was my fave, but I spent tons of hours in the Pandora Tomorrow multiplayer.
Yeah, right, okay. I never played the multiplayer
No,
for
I haven't played the multiplayer.
Splinter Cell, but yeah, I remember getting Chaos Theory and... did I just say Chaos Theory? That's right, isn't it?
Chaos Theory, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Chaos Theory's a band name as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's my friend's band, actually.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait, is that right? Yeah. So yeah, I played that quite a lot, but I was kind of crap at Splinter Cell games.
I've always been crap at Splinter. I'm no good at stealth.
Yeah, they're really tough. Like, well, I mean, I'm okay at them. I just find myself sometimes lacking patience, and I'll rush through something and do something stupid, and then hell comes down. Yeah. And I'm one of these people that, if I get spotted in a stealth game, I'm like, no, I can do that better. And I reload the checkpoint because it's like I want to do it stealthy, you know. So I do that, and I get myself in a frustrated pattern, and end up just going, nah, screw this.
Yeah.
So I'll have to get back on it. Maybe I'm better at them now.
Or worse.
Or worse.
Yeah. We'll see. But thanks, Krusty Juggler. Thanks for your comment. Andy M.
Andy.
Hi, Mog. Movie ideas.
Oh, okay.
Sharknado, any number?
Oh dear, no,
definitely
dear
not.
Lord, no.
I've seen the trailer saying Dante is going to be in Monster Hunter World. Question is, how do you unlock him?
Well, it might be how they did the
Horizon Zero Dawn one.
Yeah, where you basically unlock it as a character skin or as a costume, basically, and it just goes onto your character. So that it'll likely be the same way, I think.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't. Yeah. To be
It'll
honest, I don't
DLC.
know. I've not done it yet. Probably
Yeah.
DLC. Never was able to get Ryu. Does this certain games released with codes DLC? Does this certain games are getting released with codes DLC for the games?
What
does this mean? Certain games are getting released with codes of DLC for the games. So yeah, if a game comes out, it's got a code to unlock a character in their other game, sort of thing. So,
right,
yeah.
I see. Yes, or sometimes they do them on promotions on soft drinks or whatever. Download this code and you can get an extra level or a map.
Yeah,
and Call of
Pop-Tarts
Duty
and Red Bull or what is it for Destiny? Yeah,
ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. I must admit, I didn't really look into getting the costumes for Horizon Zero Dawn or the Street Fighter ones. I wasn't that bothered about getting them, so I didn't really look into it. So I'm not sure how they released those, but I know they definitely did.
Yeah.
So sorry, I can't be more help.
No, we're no help there, unfortunately. But thanks, Andy. Thanks for your comment. Cookus Nerdy Corner.
Hey, how's it going?
There was a limited edition Slim PS4 for Kingdom Hearts. I know, yeah, here we go. A victory. But it was black and the logos were white.
Oh, well, so basically in my brain I inverted it.
Yeah, you did. Also only available in the Square Enix Japanese store.
Right, wow. God knows how I saw that, basically.
Probably on the interweb.
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully there's a really nice one for the release of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, you could bet there's going to be one.
There's going to be, because I still haven't upgraded to the Pro yet. So if they do a nice Kingdom Hearts Pro, that might have just sold it to me, I think.
Just tip you over the edge.
Yeah, that's it. My money's already there.
Nice.
But thanks, Cookus Nerdy Corner.
Cheers.
Maria next.
Maria!
You're right, Jay. Thank you. Chain of Memories did come out on the Game Boy Advance with both 358 days and recoded on the Nintendo DS and Dream Drop Distance on the 3DS.
Ooh.
So Nintendo is like Kingdom Hearts, the series' second home. So it would be really cool to see Sora in Smash.
Yeah.
Because Cloud from Final Fantasy VII appeared in the last Super Smash Bros. Yeah. Or Smash Bros. Wii U. Mm-hmm. But I think the biggest problem here is with Disney, since they own 50% of Sora. Yeah, Disney might be holding some of their characters quite close to their chest.
I don't know. I think considering they're basically taking over the entire entertainment industry, they might be alright with it.
Yeah, but they're holding up hope, being as though Bowser did appear in Wreck-It Ralph, so that was Disney and Nintendo. Maybe they are friends, yeah. And then also referencing the Kingdom Hearts PlayStation, which was exclusive to the Japanese Square Enix store.
Nice.
And hashtag Sora for Smash again.
Let's make it happen, people.
Yeah. Thanks, Maria.
Thank you.
Gracer.
How's it going?
I have 3 questions.
Oh, 3.
Number 1. Where did you get your amazing inspiration for What's in My Cup?
I think I was just stood over there making myself a drink one night. I turned to Joan and said, "You know, it'd be really funny if we just asked people to guess what's in my cup and we just record a ridiculous jingle for it." And he was like, "Yeah, all right." That was it.
So we did.
A momentary lapse in sanity.
Yeah. We're waiting for the next one. Orange juice is my guess.
What, in last week's?
In last week's, yeah.
No, it wasn't. We actually left a massive clue that one person spotted but didn't guess.
No. Well, I think we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a bit, yeah.
Question number 2. On a semi-serious note, is it just me, but during your videos, does your camera slightly tilt left and right? Or just my imagination?
Now, okay, I'm actually surprised that anyone noticed this. This is amazing. It must have meant that your eyes were trained on our video for the entire duration, because to notice that slight movement is impressive. Well done. Yes, it does do that, and the reason is because we are using a Panasonic camcorder. So it's kind of like, it's just a basic camcorder, but it's got what's called a floating lens in it, so it's got a stability thing in there, and occasionally it just decides to go, "Oh, that's not stable," and just corrects it slightly. I don't know why it does that. It's on a tripod, it seems quite happy, but every now and again the floating lens just goes, "I'm a bit bored." Yeah, so yeah, it does. Yeah, you're not going crazy. No. It does do that.
Well done for spotting it.
Well done.
Yeah.
10 points to you.
Yes. And number 3, not really a question, but me and my husband saw a movie called Tomb Invader, which is clearly a mockbuster of the new Tomb Raider movie.
What kind of movie
If you want
is
to
that?
laugh, then watch this. I did see it on their Facebook page. It's an asylum film.
Oh my, no.
Yeah.
They're still making movies?
Yes, they are.
How are they still in business?
Tomb Invader. I did see that on their Facebook, and I think that's probably definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, sure, why not?
It's an asylum one. It says on their Facebook as well that it's now streaming, so you might be able to find it somewhere for free.
Yes, yeah.
So whether on the Netflix or the Amazon or something.
Well, we'll try and watch it before the next update.
Yeah, we'll
let you know.
It and we'll let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thanks, Gracer. Thanks for your comment.
Thank you.
The Jerk at Work.
Hey, how's it going?
I find the project updates fascinating. Please keep doing them, but the game comes first, so maybe project level videos every other month.
Yeah, I mean that is a good idea. Basically, like, to fill you in a bit more on what's happened, we basically had a bit of a massive manic schedule. My PC had technical difficulties. It still is having technical difficulties. It's in bits over there somewhere. So there's been a lot less going on the channel at the moment. So, but we're happy that you're sticking with us, and we'll always do these updates every week anyway. But yeah, with the project level videos, they are like they're really difficult to make. And we're at the point now where we've been doing YouTube for a long time, and you get to the point where you think, okay, well, I could spend like 3-4 weeks making this video, and then nobody watches it, or it's despite our best efforts to get it out there, it just doesn't attract any interest. We thought it might be a building thing where, we'd release episode 1, and then loads of people will come in, then episode 2, and then more people will come in, and then 3, and then more people will come in. But it didn't work out like that, and viewing figures declined quite rapidly, and it was just difficult to warrant spending all that time making them when we could be focusing that energy more into making the games that you're eventually all going to be enjoying playing. So yeah, I mean, there was talk of maybe just cutting the updates down. So they're just shorter, a lot shorter. But I don't know. But we're in a bit of a limbo on that at the moment. But I can't do anything until that PC is fixed. So there's going to be nothing yet. Sorry about that. But live streams are still happening.
Yeah.
So you can catch us on Sea of Thieves and all that jazz. Periodically. But yeah, they will be back, and there are plans to do more video content for the channel soon.
Yes.
Soon.
Soon.
Plans are ahead or afoot.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are talking.
Yes.
But great video as always. Keep up the fantastic work.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jerk at Work. Grave Beetle next.
Grave Beetle.
Yes. Hi guys. What are your opinions on the fact that some people are having their switches bricked by the third-party docks after the 5.0 update?
Well, I don't really know too much about it, but I mean, to me, the dock is literally a HDMI pass-through. That's literally all it is. I don't know what it's doing to cause the brick, if I'm honest, but I'd say if you don't want to mess around with your Nintendo Switch, don't buy third-party hardware.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they void your warranty for a start. If you have an accident with your Switch in a third-party thing,
it's not covered.
It's not covered at all. So I would just stay away from third-party stuff. I mean, I know it's tempting because the stuff's cheaper, but it's just not worth it for me. If you know, the third-party thing breaks the Switch, ooh, no.
Yeah.
So yeah, my thought is just stay away from it.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people, they like having the two docks so they can move their Switch from room to room and play on a big TV. And Kay, I know Nintendo are selling the docks at like £90 for a bit of plastic. It is. However, it's much cheaper to get a secondary power cable and HDMI, leave it plugged into your TV, and take the dock with you with the console in it and plug it into the cables that are already there.
Yeah.
It's like
much easier.
A tenner for the two cables rather than £90 on a dock.
There you go. Pro tip.
Yes.
Buy 2 more cables.
Leave them there. Plug the dock in. Boom.
You can even, you can keep them nice and tidy with a little cable management hook or something, and then all you got to do is take them out, plug, slop it in, boom.
Done.
There you go. Got a portable dock.
Yep.
You heard it here first.
Oh yes. Also, you really made me feel my age. You said that you were 12 when GTA 3 came out. When I was 10, the original NES launched. I'm gonna have a lie down.
Whoa. Well, I think I was 5. No. When did the original NES launch? Was it 86 or 80?
No idea.
I think it was 87 or something. Oh, I was about 3 or 4 anyway, around there. So I'm pretty old too. Feel your pain. Feel your pain.
Yeah. But thanks, Grave Beetle. Thanks for your comment. William C5233.
Sup, Will?
So guys, what is your thoughts on the newly discovered debug mode for the first 3 Jak and Daxter games? Main reason I'm asking is because the debug mode, I got the platinum for Jak 2 on my PS4 in 9.5 minutes.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, debug mode just sounds like a big old cheat.
Yeah, I think it pretty much just one big old cheat. But if get the platinum in 9 minutes, I suppose it's quite a.
I don't know. Doesn't it take all the fun out of it and the challenge and the point?
It does. Yes. Okay. It does. But if I remember, Jak 2 was ridiculously hard. Anyway.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't actually enjoy it that much. I loved the first one.
The first one was great. Second and third one, they kind of went. Yeah. But no, I think the second one was really difficult.
Okay.
But no, I'd not really heard of the debug menu for the Jak games. I have to check it out. That platinum sounds quite tempting. Yeah, I know. Also, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories was Game Boy Advance, and there was 2 games on the DS, 358 2 days, and
so
they
lots
recoded.
Lots of people have got good Kingdom Hearts knowledge here.
I know. As soon as I read the comments like last week, and I saw, I've got all these games. So how did I forget them when I was talking about them?
They're all on my shelf. They're all right here.
I played them. And I'd recommend a zombie movie called Dead Snow.
Dead Snow. Yes, I watched that. I've watched that. There's a really horrible scene in it.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's the one with the Nazis in the snow.
With the tagline "Ein, zwei, die."
Yeah,
that one?
Yeah,
I've seen that one.
Dead Snow. That was brutal. It was brutal. We watched it together, didn't we?
I think we did. Yeah.
You came over and do you remember there was that one scene when that guy was in the outhouse taking a crap, and then that girl came in all drunk and then decided that she was going to perform a sexual act on him.
Yes.
While he was on the toilet.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing? It's not the most disgusting part of the movie, but
it's up there.
It's up there.
Yeah.
Do we have another movie that we can recommend in answer to Dead Snow? What's one that you recall?
There's bound to be one somewhere lost in my mind.
I think we've said it before, but Poultrygeist.
Poultrygeist, definitely. Yeah.
Poultry, like chicken. Yeah. Poultrygeist. If you haven't watched that yet, that's a treat.
Yeah.
Are there any other splatter-gore movies?
I can't think. There's the Demons films, but they're not really splatter-gore.
No. Well, no, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they all get locked in the movie theatre. Yeah. Demons 1 and Demons 2.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, so, I believe they're not George A. Romero, the other guy at the time, the Italian guy. Oh, his name's slipped my mind. He did Suspiro. It'll come to me.
Can't help you.
I'll just shout it out at the end of the update.
Yeah, just shout it out when it pops into your head.
Stay tuned to the end and you'll find out that name.
Yeah. So
Dario Argento, there you
go. So yeah, Demons 1 and 2, if you want another one.
Yeah.
I quite like this backwards and forwards with rubbish movies.
Yeah. Let's keep that going.
Yeah, let's keep it going. But thanks, William. Thanks for your comment.
Thank you.
Master Bait Tour. Nice name.
Yes.
Says those Tomb Raider games are shit.
Which ones?
The new ones.
The new ones?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like the new ones. To be fair, I mean, I played the remake, The Rise of the Tomb Raider, and I wasn't that keen on it.
No, I liked the first Tomb Raider game. I thought that was good. Rise of the Tomb Raider, I still haven't finished because I got about halfway through and I was like, well, I'm kind of bored now. And look, a new Uncharted.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, I can see where you're coming from. Maybe the new one might be better.
Maybe. I don't know. Or is it more of the same?
Could be.
Probably more of the same.
But thanks for your comment anyway. Thanks for your opinion. David McIntosh.
Hey, how's it going?
Let's hope Microsoft drops big bombshells on this year's E3 or else they could be in big trouble. Having a 4K video game console with no games isn't a big selling point, unless you're one of those twats that only play Call of Duty and FIFA on Xbox One X.
Yeah, I mean, the Xbox One X, well, case in point, I keep seeing adverts everywhere, and I saw one today for which console bundle are you going to buy, the Xbox One X or the Xbox One S, and it's got Sea of Thieves in it and stuff like that. I'm still using my G1 Xbone, and I'm not noticing any difference, like, in the quality of my gaming experience. I mean, okay, it's not 4K, but I don't need the S, do I? That's not going to boost anything, is it?
I mean, it does. It has slightly better visuals because it does have HDR functionality inside it. It has a 4K Blu-ray player and it runs a lot quicker and installs games faster. So it is a much nicer machine.
Right.
However, I don't see if you're going to upgrade from your original Xbox or you're going to go to the Xbox One. I don't see the benefit of the S all the way. It's less than half the price, and it does pretty much everything that the Xbox One X does, other than the full 4K.
Yeah, I mean that's good. I mean the only reason to get an Xbox One X is if at E3 they start announcing we're really going to start using the power of this thing, and if you're going to want to play these games, you're going to need to upgrade.
Yeah, and also they need to reduce the price by about 100 quid.
Yeah, but in doing that, they're going to alienate their fan base. The internet will kick off, and they'll be back at square one. They're playing the long game, and they're trying to do things very delicately.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, they've already felt the full force of the internet once, so I don't think they're going to want to do that anytime soon.
No. I think they're going to tread very carefully when it comes to E3 announcements.
Yes, absolutely. But yes, more games, lots of games. Announce the games. Come on, Microsoft, get back in there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to E3, Microsoft. Let's hope they pull something at the bag.
Yeah, let's hope they deliver.
Yeah, but thanks, David. Thanks for your comment.
Cheers, thank you.
Sleeping Rabbit next.
Sleeping Rabbit.
With a correction from last week, saying Kingdom Hearts isn't a Sony property; it's a Square Enix and Disney property.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which was my bad. I
think I said it, didn't I? But because I thought you only ever see them on, or you used to only ever see them on.
They were the first one was PlayStation 2. It is a Square Enix and Disney property. So you are right there, and we apologise.
We stand corrected.
Don't hate us. But thanks for your comment.
Cheers.
Hayley Weyham next.
Hey, how's it going?
Me mum. Great update as always. Please don't get me started on Donald Trump. I agree with you both. He should be looking in his own backyard and leave gamers alone. Guess for your cup, Vimto Remix, maybe?
No. There was a massive clue. It was on screen the whole time.
Yes.
What was in my cup was just blatantly obvious.
It was.
It was really
and P.S. I don't have a problem with the gun in the bathroom as long as it doesn't pee on the seat.
Right, okay. Fair enough.
For the little story last week. Thanks for your comment.
Thank you.
Dan, next.
Dan!
Is the bottle of Malibu in the back a subtle hint as to what's in Brent's cup?
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah.
Eagle-eyed Dan spotted the bottle that we placed on the set last week. So, yeah, we basically set that up, and if you look back at last week's video, it was directly above the other part of the drink that was in my cup. Yes, people, it was Malibu and Coke.
See what we did there?
Yeah.
See what we did there?
It could be anything in the cup. Could be anything. But yeah, we thought we'd give you a clue last week.
Yeah.
So.
But well done, Dan, for spotting it. I think that's probably the closest to guessing it. So I think
we'll award Dan the winning.
We'll award 10 points to Dan.
Well done. You win nothing except
no.
for this round of applause. Well done, Dan.
Yeah, so thanks for your comment.
Thank you.
Christian Denning.
Christian, what's up?
Bren, are you drinking hot Benylin and lager?
No. I suppose the colour looked a bit dodgy.
It was a bit weird, yeah. If Bethesda stealth out a new title this year, what do you want it to be? I've been hearing murmurings of a space RPG, which would be ace.
Wing Commander.
Wing Commander.
Can you imagine that? Get Mark Hamill back and do another Wing Commander.
Oh, wow. That would be pretty cool.
Bethesda have been known to pick up older franchises and pull them up again, haven't they? So
Doom, case in point.
Yeah.
So a new Doom game would be pretty cool, to be honest.
Well, we just had one, Jay.
Well, we had a new one, but it was re-released on the Switch. But the actual Doom was probably 2 years ago now, maybe.
Really, that long ago?
Yeah, could be.
On that note, I actually fully completed it the other day. I unlocked every secret, every classic map, just everything.
Yeah.
I did everything. It's fully 100%. I did every rune challenge. Everything's upgraded to 100%.
Nice.
And I unlocked all the weapon attachments and upgraded them all with their master classes as well. Very proud of that.
Yeah.
All on the Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah. It's a great game. I love getting all the secrets where I think I got it on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. So yeah, a new Doom would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, after finishing that Doom, I was like, I've unlocked everything. I could do another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people are going to be calling for a new Elder Scrolls or Fallout game. I mean, okay, I think it's Elder Scrolls' turn because Fallout 4 was fairly recent.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I don't know, but whatever they do announce, I've got good faith that it's going to be something pretty amazing because everything they do announce has been.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they're one of the studios. They're one of the good ones.
Yeah, they're one of my favourites.
Yeah.
Actually, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, watch this space, I suppose, when it comes to E3. But thanks, Christian. Torgy Bear 58.
Torgy Bear.
Torgy Bear. We're almost there. Last couple of comments now.
How's it going?
Hey you guys, sorry it's been a while since I commented and I apologise, been really busy.
No, that's
okay,
alright.
Yeah,
We've all got lives, you know. We're busy too.
Yeah. But I am curious, how do you guys feel about the new Atari console coming out?
I don't feel bad about it. I think it's awesome.
I'm still quite excited.
I don't know what they're going to do on it.
I don't know what it's going to be, and information's been scarce recently. It's kind of disappeared again for a while.
Yeah, it kind of dropped off. It kind of came out with a big fanfare, and everyone kind of covered it. And it was like, oh, what's it going to do? What's it going to do? And then it's like, oh, it's gone.
It's gone. So whether it means it's gone into like the next stage of development, and soon we're going to get more information on it. I don't know.
Maybe.
But yeah, I'm quite excited. And also really curious as what it's going to be.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting because obviously not just anyone can just throw their dick about and enter the console race these days, can they? So it's either going to come out and everyone's going to go, oh, that's cute, but we've got Xboxes and PlayStations and Nintendos. Why do we need this?
Yeah.
So it's got to do something different. And I believe I said that like way back, didn't I?
Yeah.
I think if they start porting third-party software on there, as in like if it's another console that can run Call of Duty, there's no point to this new console at all.
No.
But if Atari plan to release, you know, do a Nintendo and just have solid first-party content on there, then it could be something really special.
Yeah. Imagine a new ET game.
I don't think the internet's ready for that.
I don't think it is. No. And also, what are your thoughts of Sea of Thieves so far? So we covered that earlier.
Yeah, we kind of covered that. So not much more to say about that. But we will, over the next few weeks, we'll keep updating you on how we're feeling about it and where we're going with it. And I'm sure we'll have a lot more to say about it soon.
But thanks, Torgy Bear. Thanks for your comment. Wooden Pallets.
Wooden Pallets. How's it going?
Hey, MOG.
Hey.
Just wondering, what studios would your dream dev team consist of and why? Mine would be Naughty Dog in charge of story, CD Projekt Red and Insomniac in charge of gameplay mechanics, Guerrilla and CD Projekt Red for post-release content. Now, notice how these studios are not known for microtransactions or release half-made games at full price. Yeah.
You've thought about that one, haven't you?
You have, yeah.
You just expect us to pluck a dream team like that out of the air?
Yeah, well, I mean, I would have Naughty Dog for story, definitely.
Square
Enix for character design and world design. And then someone like Bethesda and CD Projekt Red for how it works, and as you said, for post-game content, because CD Projekt Red very famously for The Witcher said all of our content, other than the massive expansions, will be free.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Well, I would choose, while you were kind of describing that there, I was kind of going through my brain, like, what would I pick? I've got to go with, I'd take Blizzard for their character. Their characters. I'd take, if they were still around, Visceral.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd just be interested to see what a collaboration between Blizzard and Visceral would be like on like a horror game or something like that. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Like to see what they could do. But sadly they're no more.
No. So you can't have them.
Well, in that case then, I'd like to see a collaboration between Blizzard and Capcom.
Oh yeah, Capcom. Yeah. Like a Resident Evil / Blizzard inspired sort of game. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Can you imagine if like the people over at Blizzard designed characters for a new Mega Man game?
Oh, Mega Man as well, yeah.
You know?
Metroid as well. No, is that Capcom?
No, that's Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
What do I think, Capcom? The internet now hates me. But yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah, is it?
If we think of anything better, we'll reply to your comment.
Yeah, but here's a question: who would publish it?
Yeah. Well,
no one.
No one.
Yeah. But thanks, Wooden Pallet. Thanks for coming. And lastly, we have David Reynolds is in there.
David, how's it going? He's always in there.
He's always in there. Last second.
Go on then. What we got?
Hey, buds. Hope you're all well.
Hey.
First off, I have 2 film recommendations for you.
Okay, fire away.
One is called Outlander.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's with that's got Thingy Boob in it from the Thingy things.
Probably.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
It's pretty good. It's like sci-fi dragon thing.
And
it's
the second, 12 Angry Men. It's a black and white film, but I think it's superb in script and acting.
12 Angry Men. I've heard of that.
I don't think I have.
I've got the movie poster in my brain. But I've not seen it, but yeah, I'll check that out.
Yeah.
12 Angry Men. Okay.
Also, Jim Henson's Labyrinth is my fave childhood film by a mile. I mean, it has to be, doesn't it?
That's right up there with the Goonies, that one, isn't it?
It has to be.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to know your thoughts on net neutrality. I'm not sure much about it. Only seen some scary stuff about the internet. Suppliers being able to charge us a top kind of system, which would be a nightmare. As far as I can see, it's simply another way for the superpower government to gain more control over us, and simply can't think of any positive whatsoever.
Yeah, there's no positives for you in a sense that it will likely place restrictions upon you and cost you a bit more money. But there is a beneficial side to net neutrality, which a lot of people don't focus on, is that you get the services that you want and get them faster.
Yeah.
Because basically there's a lot of crap on the internet, if you didn't already know. There's a lot of shit. I mean, most of the stuff on the internet, it will take you to a website that's like 50 pages long, filled with adverts, and you get one sentence of the article that you originally clicked on it for per page.
Yeah.
And you have to click through. It's bullshit. And the 90% of the internet is like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then there's 5%, well, isn't it something ridiculous like 80% of the internet is pornography, 10% is useless information, and the last bit is kind of stuff you might be interested in?
Pretty much.
It's basically all this crap is taking up your space, and it's like, do you really want access to that? No. So refine your internet experience, pay for what you actually want to use, and not have to worry about pop-ups and
and get a better experience for it. So if you use your thing for entertainment, social media and gaming, you buy them 3 packages.
Yeah. That being said, I still believe firmly that there should be a company or companies out there still offering just access to the lot, because if you want the crap, then you can have it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see that should be an issue. It should be an option, not a restriction. And I don't see why they would have to pick one over the other.
Yeah.
It's just down to the company's preference, right? And to be fair, if you're in a world of all the big internet companies suddenly went, right, you have to pay £15 for that package, £10 for that package, £20 for that package, and then another company popped up and said, you can have the whole internet for this one price, you'd probably just go for that new company, wouldn't you? Because it's like, well, I'm used to having everything, so I'll stick with having everything. So I think that it's down to the company's choice whether they want to pigeonhole their internet services.
Yeah, which is what they've said. It's like it's down to what the companies want to go for. Like, they don't have to adopt the new thing, but it's there as an option. If they want to charge per thing, now they can.
The other downside is that this is great for existing companies like Amazon, fucking loving it, Google loving it,
yes.
eBay loving it, YouTube loving it. But if you're a budding web designer and want to start your business using the internet, your page ranking in these pigeonholed services is just, it's not even there. You know, you won't show up in searches and stuff like that. So it's just making it harder for small businesses to actually get famous on the internet and build up. You've got to pay more money to get in with these net neutrality kind of lists.
Yeah.
So there's good things for consumers, there's bad things for businesses, it's kind of a bit of a shithole everywhere, but then it's kind of shit everywhere at the moment already.
Yeah.
Because if we're talking about the internet, it's ever expanding like the universe.
Yeah.
It's getting bigger and bigger, and the bigger it gets, the more saturated it is with information and websites, the less chance you've got of sticking out anyway. Just like with YouTube, taking it on a smaller zone. You got, back in the day when there were relatively no channels, or like very few, it was quite easy to get popular if you made good stuff.
Yeah.
Now you make good stuff, and there's lost in an ocean.
Drop in an ocean.
Exactly.
Of stuff.
So if you scale that up across the whole internet, then maybe net neutrality is not so bad if you've got the money to make sure you get into the top tiers. But
yeah, and also a lot of people are worried about how it's going to be charged and what's going to happen, but it's going to be very heavily regulated, I should imagine, and there's going to be new boards brought in for it. So I mean, they're not going to rip you off. It's not going to be stupid.
Yeah.
But he also asks, do you think the same will happen over here in the UK?
I don't know. I think honestly, I think the British people are more resilient. And we'll say, no, we've had everything like this whole time. We'll keep having everything. Thanks. Bye-bye. Yeah. It's like when they tried to reform the whole pension scheme thing over here.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, no. So, I think it'll be a similar story with the internet.
Yeah, definitely, I think so. He finished off by saying, cheers a bunch, guys. Look forward to this vid every week and can't wait for more news about your games.
Awesome. Cool.
And that's it. Thanks, David, and thanks for all your comments.
Yeah, thanks, everyone. If you want to leave us a comment for next week, make sure you do down below. We'll read out everything, as you've just seen. And, we'll get to it next week. But, yeah, it's good, isn't it? We've got some films to watch. We've got some cool stuff to get in there, and hopefully we'll have time to watch them before we come back next week. But we're also live streaming regularly on Sea of Thieves and things like that. So if you haven't already, subscribe to our MOG live channel. The link will be in the description, and then you'll always know when we're online.
Yeah.
And playing a game.
Come and hang out with us.
Yes, because it's always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is that all the time we got for?
It is.
I think it's all the time we got for. But thank you very much for sticking with us and watching the whole video. If you did like it, don't forget to smash the old like button and also subscribe if you haven't already. As always, I've been Brent.
I've been Jay.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.
What's in my cup? What's in my cup? Answers in the comments.